have problems. I have a lot of problems, which is typical of someone that's Jewish. I mean, I don't even look Jewish, which is a problem. I remember going to temple as a kid and seeing all the women point at me and whisper, "Oh, how nice of them to bring the little Christian boy to services." And all the men would come up and pinch my cheeks and then tell me that St. Mary's was down the street. It became such a problem that eventually I had to pull my pants down as a form of ID just to get in. Now, I have a twin brother, and we look absolutely nothing alike. He got all the Jewish genes. The dark curly hair, the big nose, the higher credit score. I mean, what do I get? I get a birthday card every year from the mailman. I thought it was weird when he would talk to me. "Hey, how you doing, son?" I just thought he was being nice. I really do have a twin brother. His name is Steve. No problem there, right? But it's a problem for me being named Heath. I mean, being named after a candy bar sucks. You know, people used to say to me, "Hey Heath, does your mom love chocolate?" "Why, yes she does." "And what does your mom love, Richard?" "Hey Heath Bar, can I eat ya?" "Well, you can, lady." Yeah, I had a lot of problems growing up as a twin. My brother was the team toothpick, and I was the chunky one. Yeah, when we went to get our first suit, he got to pull his off the rack, and I had to go to the husky section. Growing up, his animals were chicks and bunnies. Mine were hippos and elephants. Yeah, my parents thought that by having twin boys that we could share clothes. I couldn't fit into his. Well, he can go camping in mine. Yeah, it was rough, you know. Another thing about having a twin is that my mom always said that no matter what, you'd always have each other. Yeah, to beat the crap out of. You know, my brother used to make fun of me for being fat. Does everyone remember the movie The Goonies? He'd always say, "Chunk loves sloth." So I punch him in the face and say, "Fuck you, one-eyed Willie." Ugh, all these problems. You know what my problem is? I sweat. I am a sweater. I am Sweaty Freddy. Yeah, can you imagine that as like an action figure, Sweaty Freddy? Yeah. New from Mattel, meet Barbie and Ken's new friend. He's fat, hairy, and moist. He comes dressed in Under Armour athletic wear and a lifetime supply of Gold Bond powder. No, it's a problem. I sweat getting out of bed in the morning. When I got married, they said, "Bring an extra shirt." They never said anything about bringing an extra tux. You know, you people up front feeling some drops? Yeah, I apologize, it's not the AC. Yeah, when I go to the gym, I don't use one of those little gym towels. Yeah, I have to bring a bath sheet, 2 rolls of Bounty, and a gas-powered leaf blower. Every time I get off a piece of equipment, you know, the cleaning crews follow me with a wet vac. It's okay though, you know. I use that deodorant that's made for a man but strong enough for a woman. Which is great because I sweat like a big fat girl at the state fair. Which is how I met my wife. No, I'm kidding. I love my wife. My wife and I met on a blind date. True story. She brought the dog and everything. It was fantastic. Has anyone here ever been on a blind date? These were problems. I was set up with so many women that I just decided to do the same date over and over and over again. I go to the same restaurant, sit at the same table, bring the same condom. Yeah, one woman that I was set up with, big problem. She made me look tiny. I thought she was going to eat me. I didn't even know if I could afford to feed her. I mean, what do I say to the waiter? Yeah, how you doing tonight, Bob? Yeah. Tonight I'm going to have a salad, and she'll have this half of the menu. I've never been out with someone that can eat more than me. Well, anyway, she's on her, 8th entree, so I decided to bring the conversation up. So, Shamu, what do you do for a living? Oh, come on, you want to see that too. Anyway, she just looks at me like a greasy goblin with food dripping out of her mouth. I am the very last morsel left on my plate. A crouton. And just asks, are you going to eat that? I was scared for my life. I mean, I wasn't looking for the size 1 with the full D cup that could take it like a porn star. Okay, I was. But seriously, look at me. There was plenty of women out there that fall under the parameters of smaller than me. Well, eventually I did meet my wife, and we did fall in love on our first date. We got married, we had kids. Well, not all on the first date. I held out. I am not a whore. I have 2 kids now. My eldest is a 4-year-old boy. Yeah, we're potty training him now, and it's tough. He's always grabbing himself. And I say, hey, buddy, you gotta go to potty? He just says, no. I say, well, why are you grabbing your doodle? He says, because I like to. This may become a problem. At 4 years old, he loves his little schmeckle. He does this thing. It's so cute. He pulls his pants down, jumps around to make it wiggle. He calls it the penis dance. All the ladies at Target love it. My youngest is a 5-month-old girl. Yeah, I found out about the girl when we went to the sonogram. I was looking at the screen, confused, and asked, so what month does the penis grow in? I mean, I knew I was in trouble when the umbilical cord spelled out Louis Vuitton. Another problem. I'm Heath Schecter. Thank you very much.